Hey guys, hope you're all okay. So this is my first official back since no, that makes no sense. This is my first official video since I've come back from a holiday. Hopefully you guys have been alright while I haven't been here. I've missed you all so much. Basically, I just wanted to go through some of the stuff that I've been buying recently. I've been doing a lot of clothes shopping lately as well, which I'm quite excited about because I don't usually do a lot of clothes shopping. But I have been for a while. So there's some other little bits and bobs that I want to share with you first, and then we'll go into the clothes and I'll try them all on and show you what they look like and stuff as well. So did my usual and went into the Works, which is a kind of discounty bookshop stationery store in the UK. And as you guys know, I've mentioned before, I love writing letters, I love writing cards, and I constantly have such a huge collection of different types of cards that I like to send people. And they do these fantastic box sets, and these are £1.99 each, and you get 9 cards within each box, so that's 18 cards for £2, which I think is amazing. So the first box that I got was this one, and these are just absolutely, they're just gorgeous. They're really, really girly, really dainty. You get 3 designs in each, so you can see all the different types of designs. And these ones are for birthdays. I loved these. And you get all these really neon type presents, and they're all beautifully wrapped with a ribbon. So they just make really, really nice cards for them for birthdays. And I've got seashells, I've got thank you cards, I've got chocolate cakes, I've got loads and loads of different designs. If you guys want to see them, then just leave a response, a request below, and I can go through all the different types of cards and, you know, kind of give ideas of how you could send them and what you could do for them, etc. so forth. But if that sounds really dull, then don't, because that's fine. I've been buying a few DVDs and stuff as well. The first DVD we got was Rango. Seriously, if you guys have not seen this movie, you just have to. It is such a wonderful animation. It's Johnny Depp who does the voice of this guy. Now this is Rango. He's a chameleon, and it's like I can't describe it. It's an animation, but it's not like a cute and cuddly animation. So it's not like Toy Story or you know, like any of the kind of Pixar films where you just fall in love with the cuddliness of the character. You just fall in love with him just for so many different reasons, and it is so beautifully animated. I don't know who it's by, actually. I don't know. Whoever animated it is seriously talented. I'd recommend you guys watching this, even if you just watch like the first half an hour, which is as much as my parents gave it. But even to that point, they just were swept up by the animation genius of this film. So we got that one. I also got a few DVDs. I got this one, which is called Stealth. This one's actually for Steve, but it is about a pilotless super stealth warplane, inhuman and invincible. I've no idea. I bought it for Steve because he really wanted to order it off of Amazon. But I don't know, we'll give it a go. We'll see what that one's like. That one's for him. This one's for me, School of Rock, just because I haven't seen it. And I've actually been told off because I haven't seen it yet, and I really want to, so I got that one. Little Princess, absolute classic movie from my childhood. Love this film. And another one which I'm in love with, and I've loved this film, and this film really, really got slated, is AI. And look at Jude Law. Is he not just the cutest thing in the world? And I love Teddy as well. Teddy here on the end. Love him. But I just love this movie. I just love the concept of it. So I got that movie as well. So that's all my DVDs. I bought FIFA 2010 for the PlayStation 3. I've done a lot of game shopping as well. I'm not really that much of a gamer, but when games come up that I really, really like, especially if they're cheap, I go for it. So this is FIFA 10. I don't really mind. I know that people buy these games and then they update them as the new seasons come out, because obviously teams change and managers change and kits change and everything else. Doesn't bother me. So I bought this one primarily as well because Frank Lampard's on the front of the box, which is, they've put a sticker over his face. There you go, baby. They're better. So yeah, so bought that. I thought it'd be quite a nice game to play with me, and you know, me and Steve could have an evening of that. So I've got a couple of books. These are from a charity shop, and they're two books that are, one is really, really me, and I loved the movie, and the other one is because I want to read the book before I get into the series. So the first one that I got for £2 was Confessions of a Shopaholic. Now, I absolutely love this movie so much. I love it. It's a massive chick, really good chick flick, proper girly shopping. I don't know, there's romance in there. It's just lovely. And the other one is Sex and the City, the book of Sex and the City. Because, as I said, I would love to actually get into the series. I've watched the movies, I've watched both movies, and fell in love with them. I thought they were absolutely fantastic. But I've never read the book, so I thought I'd give that a go. One of the other things that I've been buying a lot of recently as well is, obviously, you guys know that I'm a huge fan of Titanic. Massive fans of Titanic have now been dubbed as Titanarax, so I guess I kind of fit into that subject. Obviously, it was the centenary on a Sunday. It has been 100 years since the sinking of the Titanic. And to be honest, I was really, really disappointed with the lack of kind of publicity that it received for 100 years. I went into so many different shops, especially things like supermarkets, WH Smith's, places like that, looking for newspapers, anything with a write-up about the Titanic, because I have a newspaper from the 16th of April 1912. Which is obviously the day after the Titanic sank. I thought it would have been lovely to have got another paper to put with it. It's such a huge kind of occasion in history, a huge momentous occasion. It was one of the biggest tragedies of that time. And I just think, in a way, it's slightly disrespectful to the families and to the people, kind of the descendants of those that suffered on the tragedy, because I just think there maybe should have been more publicity about it. I don't know. I'm ranting. I'm sorry. Alright, so this is a replica copy of the Daily Telegraph from Tuesday, April 16th, 1912. Can you see that? Yeah, just there. There's hardly any pictures back then. This is the front page. You know how excited people get now if they make front page news? You really had to search to see if you made front page news back in 1912. There's the write-up about it. And I mean, there's loads of things like kind of put throughout as well about Titanic. But as I said, there was so much of, obviously it was a huge kind of news, hit the newspapers all over the world. I was lucky enough to have come across it, or to have got this for Christmas one year, and it lives within this polythene case just to keep it safe. I'm going to put it away in a minute. But what I did manage to do was to find some kind of media that surrounded the Titanic. So the first one I got was actually the National Geographic magazine, which talks about what really happened about the sinking of Titanic, with new, never before seen photos as well. And I've read this, and it's actually quite harrowing. It's massive Titanic. You know, it just, to read it is just so, I don't know, it brought a lump to my throat. So I bought that one just for the write-up. I did buy the Daily Express, and the Daily Express was the only paper on the 15th of April 2012 that had anything to do with the Titanic whatsoever. And that was this, which is a 20-page leaflet magazine that came with the Express, which goes into detail about the price of the tickets. It has pictures of the Titanic. It goes on to talking about the passengers. It goes into a detailed kind of write-up about the Titanic and what it looked like. This is when it sank. This is it. people, this is it. I was, you know, as a Titanic fan, I was really quite upset, to be honest. So I went out and I bought some stuff instead. So, in the works, I spent about 20 quid in the works, actually, and I bought Titanic in pictures. And this comes in a little box, nicely presented, and it is basically just, again, just photos of the Titanic and things about the interior, and what's this one? Just photos, and it goes into a lot of detail, a lot of depth, actually. This is a really, really good read. And talks about some of the memorials for the people as well, and also comes with some postcard, like giant postcards as well, with images of the Titanic. That's the gymnasium. That's an artist's impression of what it would look like with the icebergs. That's the senior crew. There's Captain Smith. There's Lightoller. Officer Lowe. And I can't remember who the other guy is. I can't remember this guy. And then a tall picture of it as well. So I was quite impressed with that. I thought that was quite a nice set. And it does say at the bottom 100 years, which is quite nice that it would recognise that. Newspaper, the Daily Express as well, did come with an offer to get a free Titanic puzzle. So I have got that, which I will be doing at some point as well. But I quite liked that. I bought a book called What Really Sank the Titanic, and this is going into forensics. I haven't actually looked into this book yet. I haven't read anything about it. But basically, they want to talk about other things that could have sank the Titanic and things that maybe could have helped the Titanic if it had hit the iceberg. Because I know loads of people were saying that if it had hit the Titanic head on, it might have lasted a little bit longer or something, but I'm going to give that a read and see how we get on. And the last thing I bought were these, and this was $4.99, and it is posters of the Titanic, which I will just quickly show you. And these are A3 size, they're quite good. We're actually going to frame this one and put it in the bathroom. So they were the posters that come within the set, and that is my kind of little Titanic looky, you know, my Titanic haul. And basically the other thing that I've been doing is buying a load of clothes. Now, basically I've been doing a lot of shopping within charity shops, and I have managed to find, I think there's like 8 or 9 shirts here, but the shirts that I have found are just fantastic. Potentially 5 or 6 different outfits here, plus I've given money to charity, which just makes me feel good. The first one I bought was actually from, originally from Wallace. And so this first shirt is just this normal pink, kind of a really cute baby pink. You can see it's got the crossover along the front, and this little necklace actually is attached to the shirt, so it can be worn with, or you can detach it. But I just thought this would be really, really lovely for an evening out, especially if I'm just going out for dinner or a night out with the girls. You know, it's just really, really girly, really flowy, and I loved the added accessory on there as well. And this was only £2.75, so I thought that was amazing. The second shirt I found was from is from Store 21. And it's this absolutely beautiful kind of tunic shirt. It's white with, as you can see, these beautiful aquamarine and green butterflies on there. Really, really cute detailings, bunched in just under the bust as well, which when I put it on makes them look a little bit bigger. And these really, really cute buttons on there as well. And again, this was £2.99. Absolute beautiful. It's quite long as well, but I loved it. This next shirt I love. This is brand new still. It still has the original label on it. I managed to get this one for £3. It's from the Disney store, and it's this red t-shirt with Eeyore on it. I love this. My mum will be super jealous because she loves Eeyore. As I said, £3, brand new shirt, never been worn, label still in, it's in perfect condition, and it's just really cute. The fourth shirt I got has come from Atmosphere, so Primark. Again, brand new. Label is still in it. Originally £8, got it for £2, and it's this really, really beautiful long flowy shirt. It's got this gorgeous little detailing here on the front. It's really cute, kind of mint green flowers all over it. Spaghetti straps, absolutely beautiful. Perfect for summer. The next shirt I got is actually originally from Evie, which is a store in the UK. Got this shirt for £2.99. Now I know I have actually bought this in a size 18, which is 2 sizes too large for me, but I do like my shirts really, really baggy, especially when they're proper t-shirts. So this one, as you can see, has got New York. It's got the images of the New York, looks like a New York skyline across the bottom, and it's got the diamantes on the top, so it looks like stars. And then it also comes with this really, really gorgeous kind of waistcoat detailing on the side, but it's completely plain black, plain white on the back. I really, really love this style of t-shirt. But again, as I said, £2.99 charity shop, brilliant. And the last shirt that I got, and the last thing that I actually have to show you, is one of the most exciting things that I've ever found within a charity shop. When I saw this, I thought there is no way this is real, but I've looked it up online. It is legitimate. It is a proper product. This cost me £2.95. £2.95. It looks like this, and as you can see on the back, it's Juicy Couture. I own a Juicy shirt. I really, really love the front. It's the perfume bottle. It's got the gold detailing on there as well. It says Viva la Juicy at the bottom, and then it's got Juicy Couture this end, this side. Juicy Couture written across there as well. But for £2.95, you cannot at all go wrong for a Juicy Couture shirt. It's always worth looking within charity shops. One man's, what's the saying? Is it one man's junk is another man's treasure or something like that? I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm very, very sorry about the Titanic rant, but I just, it's just something that I really, really wanted to get out there. And I will see you all soon. Yeah, take care, guys. Bye.